What's up everybody, my name is Scott. Welcome to the SpoilerCast episode 14, which is a show where I can't remember the number of the episode that I'm on. But it's also a show about games, and in this show, I will be spoiling the games. So if you want to not have this game spoiled for you, I think you should probably leave. But if you're a glutton for punishment, you should probably continue watching the video, because this will be something that you'll enjoy. Anyway, Yarny is this little man here, and this game is Unravel. And let's just begin by saying, this is maybe the biggest spoiler of them all, but this game is a tale which stars a man made out of yarn, and he may be the best thing that's ever happened to me, which is a big thing to say, because you know I've been. Let me turn the volume down a little bit in case it's too loud. SFX volume. Okay. So that might be a big thing to say that this little yarn man is the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I mean, I wouldn't disregard that as something, because he is fantastic. I was kind of worried at the beginning that, not necessarily worried, but I had a fear that this was kind of going to be like Little Big Planet, because he's kind of the same thing as Sackboy. I mean, he's made out of a material, you know, he's quite small. So that's kind of, I guess those are the only things that I was basing that off of. But yeah, I think he's very unique, and I think he eats the face off Sackboy. Not literally, because Yarny doesn't have a mouth, unlike Sackboy. But you know, he's pretty great regardless of not having a mouth. He's emotive in things that he does. You know, when he's sad, he'll hold his little stomach like, oh, I'm so sad. Oh, like he doesn't have a mouth. He doesn't say that, but you get the idea from his gestures and things like that. You know, when he sees something, his little eyes kind of lighten up, sort of, and then he uses his arms a lot. He likes to hug things. He likes to try and catch butterflies sometimes. He claps his hands. What the hell am I doing? What am I meant to do? Am I meant to... I pulled the rock, of course. I have finished the game, but I'm an idiot, so I don't know what to do. So, Yarny is the best thing in the world, I've decided. Yeah, I said before he's the best thing that happened to me, but he might generally just be the best thing in the entire world. Better than things that people like, such as Will Smith and the Bee Gees and Shia LaBeouf or Boof, before he made that video that everybody makes fun of him for. I think people like Shia LaBeouf, didn't they? They liked him a bit, pretty sure. I liked him anyway. I didn't have a problem with that man. I thought he was fine. But yeah, Yarny's pretty great. It's pretty amazing that they've been able to make this little yarn man. You know, there are a few guys that are like this, mostly from Media Molecule. They have Sackboy and they have the little paper tearaway guy. They're pretty good. But I think that Yarny is a step above them, because not only is he sort of this little emotive man, but he's also kind of, oh Jesus, I don't want to get crushed by this rock. Oh God. Not only is he emotive, but he's also kind of placed into wonderful environments, and that are pretty beautiful. Oh Jesus. I'm trying not to die, because there's a trophy for not dying on every level. I'm trying to do that. But he's placed in these wonderful environments, pretty much, which make everything that he does kind of amazing. I mean, they're kind of beautiful, as you can see here. There's, you know, there's some mushrooms and there's rocks, and everything looks kind of realistic. Whereas, you know, Little Big Planet has nice environments and things. Has nice environments and stuff, but they aren't terribly realistic or good looking sometimes. But this is it's kind of nice that it's sort of locations that you may see in reality. Of course, such as such as underground caves full of like little hamster men. Apart from them just generally looking pretty nice, it kind of reminds me of my home, which is Northern Ireland, which is not the north of Ireland, but a separate country. People seem to not understand that. But anyway, it reminds me of home in kind of like, it feels like this is the kind of environment that I live in, that I grew up in, and I guess that's kind of the vibe of this game. It's kind of what it's going for. It's like these are experiences that you have with your families while you're on holidays or while you're out exploring, hiking, going to forests and finding little yarn people. I guess that's kind of a feeling of sort of nostalgia is what company who makes it. I think they're Coldwood. They're the guys. So I think that they do a really nice job of that, because I feel like I can not only through like the visual aspects of the game and through the exploration, the gameplay, I guess. I can only relate to that, but like the music and stuff as well. Sort of, it's kind of like The Witcher 3. There's like one area in that which is, oh no, you bastard! Oh no, no! I was trying not to die. Because I really want to get that trophy. I'm gonna restart the level. I'm gonna restart it. So I may have said that Yarny in this game were the best things that ever happened to me, but that was still frustrating regardless. It's not a negative point because it's only a trophy and I don't need to be trying to get it done, without dying, but I am trying to do it anyway. So I can't really fault the game for me putting myself through hell to get trophies. So yeah, music is very much like Skellige in The Witcher 3, if you've played that. I haven't made a video of that, so I don't know why you'd ever know anything about The Witcher 3, because all you do is watch my videos. But yeah, there's an area there which is very much like Northern Ireland. People speak in my accent in that area, and it feels very much homely, this entire game, which I like. There's like a nice feeling of familiarity throughout the game, which I enjoy. Not just through like the environmental stuff, obviously there's lots of nice visuals here, there's vistas, things such as that, but sort of through like, I don't know, motifs or themes. Like death is sort of like a big theme in this, which is weird. Like it's kind of it's death of people and death of the natural environment as well. So it's kind of, a lot of it is, most of it in fact is sort of meandering through these nice little areas like underground rock caves and forests and all that sort of thing. But then also there are a few levels later on where you're going towards like dangerous sewage and like horrible environmental like pollution, things like that, which is kind of interesting. There's a nice environmental message which is not usually prevalent within games, and as well as that, there are some scenarios regarding death of people, which I also found quite unexpected that I would find something like that, because it's very much about nature and things, and it's odd to have kind of a relatable death kind of motif going on, and that there's like the game begins with like an old woman, and then you're looking through her memories and photos and stuff, and that's how Yarny comes about, because I assume that she made Yarny for her grandchildren, and these are sort of the memories that you're reliving. And then you get to a chapter which is set inside a garage, and it has all these cars and things like that, and then there are sort of different images that appear of like a man sort of getting taken away by an ambulance, I think, and then there's shots of him being in hospital. So either he gets injured while he's in the garage, or he gets sick, like maybe he has cancer or something, and then he dies. And then the last level, or the penultimate level, sort of is set in I need to be careful here. Oh shit! What the hell? What the absolute shit? What on... Holy fuck. Holy God. Just like a fine person that you love, Yarny's game tests my patience sometimes. Why did I die there? Why did I die? Surely, like it just let go of my little rope. Like my little rope just let go. So I don't really mind because I'm talking, I'm not concentrating as much. But that was bullshit. I was still holding R2 in. I really should not have died there. Bullshit. Bullshit, Yarny. Bullshit. You may be a nice little man, but I call bullshit on that. So, yeah, the penultimate level has a graveyard scene, which is really harrowing, and it's one of those moments where I felt really bad for Yarny, and I didn't want Yarny to be in that situation. I'm just like, why are you putting Yarny through all these horrible things? Such as, earlier on, there was a time when he was flying on a kite, and I'm like, Yarny, you're too small to fly this kite, stop it. And then there's a situation where he's driving in a boat, and I'm like, Yarny, you cannot drive this boat. Similarly to those ones, walking through a graveyard, being blown around by the wind, he was having a not very fun time, and he was sad, and there was obviously a really morbid thing going on with death being involved, you know, and I didn't enjoy that because Yarny was really sad, and it wasn't a fun section. So yeah, it's nice that they're kind of dealing with serious topics as well as kind of having a beautiful kind of environmental game as well. So I enjoy that they did both of those things. I thought that was quite good. And then possibly one of the worst moments that I've ever had, certainly this year, I know this year is not that old, but I had one of the worst moments of this year, which of course took place when Yarny he sort of like chased after something. I think it was like a leaf or something, and then he literally unraveled. He followed the name of the title of the game and unraveled as he did kind of a jump like this, and then like his string unraveled and he just became a string. Like he just disappeared, and so essentially he was dead. Now this is the part I'm gonna hold the Yarny dying story until I get down here, because this is bullshit. What the fuck? Oh. Like it's pulling me down towards that thing. Like I'll go down and I'll practice. That's what I'll do. And maybe I need to, instead of like shimmying down, I sort of like need to jump. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I needed to do. So we're gonna start it again, and you're gonna watch me play this again. And we're gonna talk about Yarny being dead. Okay, so basically he unravels himself, as the title says, and he falls into the snow, and I was horrified. I had my hand covering my mouth because I was so shocked. Not many things do that. Game of Thrones, the game, did that to me at one point. I think Tales from the Borderlands, Telltale are good at doing that. They're good at shocking me. But I was very shocked that Yarny died, and I knew that it was probably coming, because you can't create such a cute little man in a game and then pretty much not have him be in horrible danger, which I didn't like, because I don't want anything to hurt Yarny. Yarny is the most precious thing to me, and I will protect Yarny till the end of days if I have to. So yeah, he does that, but luckily there was kind of the woman who knitted him came along, I assume. She was maybe visiting her husband at the graveyard, and then she was like, oh, what's this? There's some string on the ground, and then she picked up the string and then saved Yarny, and Yarny was made again, I would assume. And then there's like another little Yarny that arrives, and I would assume it's the Yarny made anew again, which I appreciate that he didn't stay dead. And there's like a pretty nice, beautiful section, which I guess is supposed to be sort of heaven-esque, I guess, like heaven, that it's sort of like nice and glowy, and then you're sort of attaching your little string to little glowy lights that are appearing in the sky, and it's all really idyllic and stuff like that. It's a nice ending. It's kind of like Journey in that way. Like, spoilers for Journey. This isn't the Journey SpoilerCast. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to do one of those. But Journey, you die sort of in the snow, and then you come back, and then it's blue and it's red and it's colorful and everything's happy and all that sort of thing. So it's kind of like that. Like, there's a message of sort of rebirth in the game, which I appreciate quite a bit. I like that. I like when games deal with death, and also when they don't kill off the beautiful little Yarny man that is known as Yarny. I also like that, because I don't want Yarny to ever die. So now we got past this bastard thing. What the? Oh, okay. Why on earth? Can I, like, scare it away? Ah, I can do this. Haha. Oh, for the love of God. Why is this so shit? Why is this so shitty? I just need to practice. Come on, you fucker. Fuck off. Can I, like... I can't even remember. I need to get the boat. I can't even remember how to, like, get past this thing. I think I'm supposed to, like, choke it and then I, like, run past it. Got the boat. Nice. But there's no point. There's no... the little sail broke. Yarny's not going to be happy with that. He won't. He doesn't like that. I'm going to have to restart it again. But... yeah, I think that'll maybe do me. You've been able to see me frustrated on a level. I told you about my love for Yarny. He's amazing. I talked about the story. Gameplay's pretty good. I enjoy it. I enjoy being a little sort of Spider-Man woolen person. It's quite enjoyable. I like running around, sending my little string out at people, which is quite nice. And I found all of the... There were nice quotes that you... like, after you finish a level, you can go in and you can read some of the quotes that are quite... well written. I think they're really nice. They're poignant. Everything about the game is kind of poignant and kind of speaks to me in some way, you know, whether it be on like a personal level or a nostalgic level. It's all quite nice. And I think that a lot of people probably have that reaction if you've ever been in nature in some way, you know. So there you have it. That's the way the Yarny crumbles. Sometimes, especially when he's eaten by like gerbils and stuff, because that's how you crumble yarn. So I hope that you've learned something today about Yarny. He's very good at pulling down logs. He's good at running. He's good at sneaking. Look at that. He can walk faster. He can walk slower. He's good at climbing weeds and roots and things. He's good at swinging. Favorite superhero, Spider-Man. Can I just go down here? Yeah, I can. I don't even need to fall onto that rock. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it a day here with Yarny. I'm going to leave him be. Well, actually, I'm not going to leave him be because I'm going to send him probably to his death again a few times before I do this, because this is kind of a frustrating level, if I'm honest. It's kind of annoying. Been annoying so far anyway. So I'm going to leave you, and I hope that you have a pleasant day, and you should probably like and do the video and all that sort of stuff. Do the video, yeah, you should do that. Have a good day, and remember, if you ever find a Yarny out there, you should probably say hello, buy him a nice slice of apple pie, because Yarny people really like apple pies. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.